For Disease Control has new guidelines for Halloween that suggest avoiding activities like trick-or-treating, but families in Middletown already have the green light. Local 12's Clancy Burke is live this morning with a decision from the city. Hello, Clancy.
Hey, Bob. Well, right now on the CDC's website, and they've actually laid out a list of all of your favorite Halloween activities, and then they've ranked them by risk level. So first things first, we have the lower end of the spectrum, watching a movie. You can pick a scary one if you're feeling brave, a classic one like Hocus Pocus. Either way, though, they recommend you stay within your bubble, stay within your family members or those you've been social distancing with. Moderate is pumpkin patches. You still can go to those as long as you use hand sanitizer, and others are using that as well, as long as you social distance and use face masks. And then on the higher end of risk levels is trick-or-treating. But I spoke with the health commissioner for the city of Middletown, and she says we still can do this as long as we get a little bit creative. So we are used to going trick-or-treating and getting our candy, maybe a Cliff Bar, a Hershey bar, whatever you want. But she says parents should maybe have a plan B. So instead of having their children eat the candy they get, have a separate bag at home that they can then snack on that night. Another big thing is face masks. And you might think, oh, well, if my child dresses up as Spider-Man, he might be fine. But a lot of times these masks have holes in them. So you're actually going to want to put a mask on underneath the costume as well. An obvious one is social distancing. So even if you're passing another family, maybe walk on to the other side of the street. Or if you see a lot of people at one house, maybe it has some great candy. I remember that back in the day. Maybe, skip that house or go back at a later time. It's all about keeping these things that we have learned over the past couple of months and bringing them to the Halloween sphere. I mean, the big thing about trick-or-treating and the reason they said they are going through with it is because it is outdoors, and they do want to have people, have this sense of normal. It is about mental health just as much as it is about physical health, but the big thing is certain people might want to hang back and skip out on this activity. Take a listen.
Elderly people, people with underlying conditions, people with immune issues. So those people really should tread lightly, right? And they should pick and choose their events and their places and their things that they're going to do.
And by the way, it's not just Middletown that has been given the green light for trick-or-treating. Edgewood is also giving the green light, and I'm sure we're going to be hearing from a lot of these communities within the coming weeks. Of course, we're going to stay on top of this and give you any updates as we get them. For now, reporting live, Clancy Burke, Local 12 News.
Now, Middletown's Touch a Truck event and Trunk or Treat at the City Building are canceled.